Hey there, it's Evangeline here at Etrailer, and I set up a little BioLite campsite so that we can take a look at our BioLite AlpenGlow lights. These are available in 3 different sizes, and just like your normal camp light, they're going to be chargeable, and then this will provide light to your campsite, but they have a little bit of an extra twist to them. When I go car camping or just camping, I like to bring a lot of different lights with me because it gets dark pretty quickly and I like to still be able to cook or hang out with my friends or to write in my journal, things like that. So for different situations, you may want to grab a different AlpenGlow. These are fun and easy to just toss into your bag and then bring it right back out when you're ready to go. As long as you have enough power to keep these charged, they'll be able to last for your adventures. It's simply a matter of deciding if you want something more compact or if you want something larger that gives you more versatility. I really like how you can shake things up and change your different settings. You do have to learn it and figure out what you want to do, but after that, you can customize this for your adventures. What sets them apart is that these have different modes where you can not just tap a button to cycle through the modes, but you can long press as well as give them a shake, and that will switch things up. Your modes will be different depending on which light you're going to get. This is available in 3 different sizes. You have the mini, you have the 250, and then you have the 500. The mini glow will have your 4 basic modes. You'll have your warm color, you'll have your single color, you'll have the mode where it cycles through the different colors, and then you'll have your party mode where you have multiple colors at the same time. And then each of those 4 modes will have a long press feature. So for the warm light, if you long press on the button, this will change the brightness of the light. For the single color, if you long press through it, it will cycle through your spectrum and you just let go when you reach the color that you want. And that's going to be similar for the cycle through as well as the party mode. That will just change either your brightness or which color you cycle through. The other main difference with the mini glow is that at the bottom it will have an elastic strap versus the other glows which will have a metal hook used to attach them to either your tent or other areas around your campsite. Then you have the Alpen 250 and the Alpen 500. Very similar in design. The main difference is going to be their power and their size. So when you have it full bright, you're going to have your white light, which will give you a lot of light around the campsite. You can then cycle over to the warm light, very helpful. Let's say when you're cooking and you want a more realistic color and you don't want to wash out the food colors. Then you have your colored lights. Just like the mini glow, you're able to switch through the different single lights you have. And then you can go over to the party mode where you have multiple different colors at the same time. Like the mini glow, these are going to have your long press modes as well to adjust the brightness or to adjust the colors, but then with these you can shake them up. For example, with the cool light, I'm able to switch sides that I want that light to go out of. This helps for a more directional look. If you only want to light up your side of the tent, not the other, this is the way to go. In the warm light mode, shaking things up is going to change your glows into candle glows. So these are going to be a more faint color, great for around the campsite, setting this on to tables or on your tent for a nice warm flicker. And finally, for your last 2 color modes, shaking them up simply switches them to a cycle mode. So you either have the multicolor cycle or the single color cycle. As for how these are powered, they're all going to have their own internal battery. The mini is going to have the smallest battery at 1,000 milliamp hours, and then your 250 will have 3,200, and then your larger one is going to have 6,400, which is very impressive and can charge my phone 1.5 times. Now, they are going to have these ports, and the ports are covered because each of your lights is going to be IPX4 compatible, and that's going to be your weatherproofness. So these will cover the charging ports that you can use to both charge your light or to charge your other accessories. When these are fully charged, each one is going to last up to 5 hours on their highest setting. Now, on their lowest, most dim setting, your mini glow is going to last up to 40 hours, while your other glows are going to last up to 200 hours. The Mini AlpenGlow is going to have a USB-C port, which I really like. It also includes a cable which has USB-C on one side and then USB-A on the other side. The AlpenGlow 250 and 500 are going to have 2 ports. Unfortunately, instead of a USB-C, they still have the micro USB port on one side and then a USB-A port on the other side. Since these have 3,200 or 6,400 milliamp hours, these are going to be great as reserve power banks. So if you don't need the light and you need to charge up your phone real quick, these are going to be a very compact and helpful solution. In front of the light, you are going to have these LED indicators, and that will show you how much charge you have left in the light. BioLite has a bunch of different products that work great when paired together with each other. So I recommend either grabbing a couple of different lights, and that way they can all light up your campsite, and even include some different ways to charge it, whether it's a mini solar panel like what I have here, which is the 5 Plus panel, or you can even get a little power bank. We have some great pictures here on our site that show how the lights look like in the dark, but we'll also turn off our lights so you can see. Now all these are available here on our website, whether it's the different sizes for your lights or the different things to charge the lights. You can check out the descriptions and pages to learn more. But today what we saw were the BioLite AlpenGlow portable lights at Etrailer.com. My name's Evangeline, and I hope you enjoy the journey.